Hello! I'm just going to check that it switched on because it didn't last week. Oh, we're recording. Oh, score! Hello peoples, I'm Helen, also known as Orange Maid on Ravelry. Everywhere else, Sprite966. I just want to say hello to everybody that's new. And I'll get to use new bead very soon. And I want to thank Kendra KS on Ravelry for the shout out. Hi! That was really nice of you. And I'm sorry you can't understand me. Or you have to, no, I don't have to turn up loud. I've got a good ear, but obviously my mum's Irish, so I have to have a good ear. So I'll try and speak as clear as I can. I'm not saying it's going to work, because I usually just ramble on. But anyway, let's get into the programme. Again, this is a week since I last recorded, so it's now Thursday, the 4th of December. It's a wee bit rainy today, the weather's not that great. Some blue sky out there, clouds. It's just about 5 past lunchtime, 5 past 12. I have no Christmassy stuff, Denise. I was going to get my daily boppers, but I wore them last week, my Christmas trees, and I was going to get new ones. I'll get something new for next week, so I've got my Christmas bag sitting here. So we've got some Christmas, because I haven't got any decorations up yet. I don't know when I'm putting them up. We tend to not put them up till maybe a week before. When the kids were wee, we put them up earlier, but so this is my Christmas decorations for today. Right, so let's get into it. We'll start with the whips. I'm doing back into this the socks. What is it? Sock blanket squares. So I started it the other day. So it's getting big. So I started from here, from this one. This is new. This is new. This is new. And this is new, and I've got my next one started. So that's what, since I started, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is number 5, and it's not even a week since I started, so I might be on track as you again. So it's quite a, it's hopefully lying top of a double bed. So it's looking good, but I'm not going to be putting any of the big squares in. I'm just going to do it all wee toty squares. So, and it's living in my Jordana Page bag. Love that bag. So put you down there just now, because I've got all the my wee bits and pieces. My next whip is another barn raising square, but as I say, it's just started. So, because the other one was finished, so, and it's living in my Kicks and Giggles bag. Little piggies! As I said, I love pigs. Don't know why, I just love pigs. Yeah, it just hangs on my door at the minute. Also, my test knit. I'm going good guns on it. Nose far along, because I poked my finger with my signature needle again. So it was kind of tender for a few days. But you can see the ball's getting smaller, so I'm nearly finished the first sock. I think I'm about 1 inch away from my toe, and it's in my stuck in the zombies. Oh, so much. I know they were having fun and they were with their families, but I'm so looking forward to their episode this week. I missed them last week, but it's Thanksgiving. Come on, Helen. So anyway, what else am I working on? I'm working on my barley hat, and this is also comes under stash, because I got this. The girl that was that's wanting this hat, she wanted it done in purple, because I had posted a hat on Facebook, and she's at my Weight Watchers, and she says, oh, I really love one you know, a hat for the winter because it's getting into winter. And it's cold. And it is Scotland. And she said she wanted purple. And I said, well, you want a flat purple or a tonal purple? And she goes, look at you with all the fancy, knowing all the colour. And I thought to myself, oh, she's not her. So she didn't know what I was talking about with a flat purple or a tonal purple. Oh, Helen. So anyway, I went for the Malabrigo Rios. And it's in Mystery Purple. Is it Mystery Purple? It is, it's Mystery Purple. In fact, no, the text not there. So I've got this much left. And it probably coming out blue in yours. It's a lovely deep purple, tonal purple. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I don't know. It's, every time I've taken a photograph, it's coming out kind of blue, but it's not. It's a nice, rich, deep, and I wouldn't even say a plummy purple. Oh, it's just a deep purple. But it's lovely, and it's Malabrigo Rios. But I was a bit disappointed. So far, I've came across 2 bad bits in the wool, 3 bad bits in the wool, and it's my first time ever using it. And everybody raves about it. But I love the way the stitch definition. Look, you can. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let's not lose my stitch marker. But see the wee bit sticking up. That's a bad bit in the wool. And then I had a join. It joined in here. It joined in at the textured part, so you don't really see, which I'm grateful for, because this is going to be paid for, because the girls asked me to knit it for her, not as a present, but she'll pay me to knit it. So basically, for the wool and my labour, it's not going to cost her anything extra. But I don't know. I love the feeling of it. But I'll see what I got. Another 2 skeins. I'll show you them in my stash. Because they're £11 a ball skein. But anyway, so that's a barley hat with tin can knits, and you'll not see it next week, so I'll take a photograph of it. And it's living in my puffin bag. Oh, did you see I changed my wee avatar to the wee Sprite guy that I love? That's what my name's out of. The wee Sprite guy, he's brilliant. So anyway, this is my puffin bag for Knit Run Dig. With a pen! It's upside down, that's right way. I have buttons. Send me buttons, people! But anyway, James, where's the buttons? So, what else? Is that it? Is that everything I'm working on? No. In my Christmas bag. I started them on the 1st. And it's in my Christmas yarn I got last year from Stray Cat Knits in New Zealand. Oh, it's lovely. It's called mulled wine. And it's a stripey. And I'm knitting them on 2.25s. I'm rubbish at telling you needle sizes in there, people, sorry. 2.25, and that's my carbons. They're quite pointy as well, so they kept stabbing into me. So I had to go up, that's why I went on to the hat. I keep stabbing myself in the same place. I need to get the wee dots that you can get. I've seen them for seamstresses and that, and they're just like wee tiny dots, and you put them on your finger for, like, instead of a thimble. So I'm going to invest in a few dots. So anyway, that's what I've done so far. I started it in 64 stitches. This is a Laura Linneman's pattern. And usually 64 on the 2.25 is fine for me. I think it depends on the yarn as well. But it just was going like, bada, huge. And I thought, no, I don't want it that wide. These are for me. And I've not got a big, thick, chunky leg. Well, not the ankle part, anyway. So I ripped it back out and I went down to 60 stitches. And I don't know whether to just do the afterthought heel or the fish lips kiss heel. I'll decide when I get to that part. So, very happy with that. I love that yarn. I need to get some more off her. So, my Christmas bag is just going to, and that I won from knitting on the fly. I'm not sure if it was last Christmas or the Christmas before. It might have been the Christmas before. I don't know. That's when I was entering for prizes and things. I'm terrible for entering things now. I'm just so lazy. So, oh, that can sit there. That's my wee Snoopy Christmas bag. Snoopy or Charlie Brown. Snoopy. So anyway, and I'm drinking my Big Value. It's a huge can. Poundland, you get 2 for £1. And it's of course Iron Brew. Homage. So anyway, what was I doing? So that's me covered over all my knitting, isn't it? I'm terrible at this podcasting malarkey. Oh look, I nearly forgot my stitch marker after saying don't lose my stitch marker. So I've only got a couple of things in the faux and only one of them's knitting. You can sit in there. I hope it's not as dull today on the camera because it's starting to get cloudy again. My knitted faux is out of the Croy sock yarn. I need to get some more. I love this yarn, and it's dead snug on your feet. Oh, it's lovely. It's a wee bit. I wouldn't be able to wear it around my neck, but that's square 21, and they live in that my Loop bag at Loop of London, not Loop in the UK, in the US. I think that was my very first order for Loop. I got that bag. So that's number 21 and 22 is on the needles. The other things I did was sewing. Oh dear, oh, I wish I could sew properly, honestly. I don't know how many times I ripped that zip it. I posted this on Instagram and Sam, I love you to bits, Sam. She says, when he's going to start selling them, I went, never. I don't know, all day Saturday. I hardly get a stitch knit. The zip's crooked at this end and it's coming out at this end, it's crooked at that end, and I need to get a better tutorial. I think the one I was watching, it was just for a wee makeup bag. Or Kimmy, you get on there and show us how you make these beautiful bags. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, I got this fabric at the craft fair last year. Because I didn't know. I didn't go in last year. And I loved the fabric so much. And it's holding my sweater, it's holding my, I've not knit in it, so I'm not really showing you, but that's my tin can knit, handmade in the UK, and that's the fabric inside. It's lovely. The stitching's not too bad, but it's a board would help if I had the proper tools as well, and it's a squarey bag at the bottom, and honestly, it was just a nightmare. I'm just not the best sewer in the world. I'd love to be making these bags and things like that and selling them, but if I can make myself a couple, I'll be quite happy. So I'm going to keep attempting it and see, because I've got another V-zip and I've got this lovely owl fabric. I just need to get a lining fabric for that. And I'm thinking of doing it stars and stripes, if I can find stars and stripes cotton, because I don't know why, it just reminds me of America. It's like, obviously it's patchwork and it's just the colours, and every time I look at it I just think America, so I'm thinking of stars and stripes. And if I have enough fabric, I'll get the Union Jack fabric, and I think that'd be quite nice, and get myself two of them. But anyway, it's got a very light interfacing, and because I had to rip the zip it 3 times because I don't know what I was doing. My brain just wasn't functioning. I had to zigzag over the top. It's fine, it's for me. And I love that. It's allotments, it's called allotments, but does it don't just scream autumn? the colours. There's a wee scarecrow and cabbages and pumpkins, and it just screams autumn to me. But anyway, so that was that, and I bought quite a bit of fabric. There's not anything left now. So this was a bit better. I made a squishy bag. Just a drawstring. I mean, the drawstring's it's quite a big bag as well. And I've put this is my new, I forgot I was working on this, but I haven't really got much done. Because this is a paid for pattern, and the pattern's on I've not got it printed out on paper yet. It's on my tablet, or on my computer, whatever. And this is Leading Men Fibre Arts, and this is Guardian of Ear Shawl by the wonderful Amy of the Hudson Valley Knits podcast. And I was that pleased she got her squares, so I'm doing it in two colours. I'm doing it in Dirty Truce, and it's a soliloquy for Leading Men Fibre Arts. Hi Stephen, Callie, love Callie, and this is the Highland Handmaids. This is Fruit Hairy Balls. Highland Handmaids. Fruit Hairy Balls. This is one of the yarns that I got for her. Heather was doing the 2 yarns, and I got the 2 of them. But anyway, so that's going to live in there. Now I need to get some of that done. So that's done in my squishy bag, and I put the wee inside fabric. And I've done another wee squiggly line just to stop the fabric from riding up. So I've done a wee, if you can really see it well, just along the edge, just like a wee wave. This one I'm more pleased with. This one it worked out better. But I really need to, I've got a rotary cutter, but I really need to get the mat. So I was using my kitchen counter to trim up the edges and making them straight. And I couldn't find my ruler for love nor money. I don't know what the heck I've done with my ruler. I had a ruler and I thought, well, that'd be good for giving my straight edges, but that's not bad. I think that's a bit more squarer than the other one. So that's my squishy. So I would quite like to do more of these ones, get better at these ones, and maybe do some for Christmas presents next year. It's quite similar to the Joanna Springs bag, but she doesn't have the inside cotton and the outside. Her bags are beautiful. I've got one of her bags. The same one as Doris has got, the cows. See? But I should have made my strings a bit longer. But that's my cow bag for Joanna Spring. And it was looking at these that helped me do my helped me do my own ones. So it can't be that hard, surely. So anyway, that's what I was up to. So that was my foes. Right, what I'm watching. Oh, I'm watching everything. Oh, it's mostly podcasts, but on TV, actual TV, because my daughter says to me the other day, she says, Mum, she said, when was the last time you had the TV on? And I had to think about it. It must have been about a week. I had the TV on for a week. It's the podcasts, they're taking up my life. And it's a good job I've still working. I have more time for my podcasts. But I'm really into House at the minute. I don't even know what season it's on. House and Blue Bloods. Anything with Tom Selleck, I'm there. In fact, I love his films. Oh, what are they called? He's a police chief. Or like a sheriff. Or no US Marshal, is it? It's in a wee town. He's got that dog. Ah! I'll need to ask Andrew because I saved them on the Virgin box. Oh, what's that called? I should have looked it up. Anyway, that will drive me crazy. I'll look it up later. Maybe tell you next week. So that's my only two really TV programmes. I haven't got really into the Christmas movies yet or anything like that. But I'm starting to feel the Christmas music maybe is going to have to start going on, because I'm hearing it everywhere now, and even on podcasts I'm hearing it in the background. Bakery Bear, I'm sure it was music anyway, but I'm sure I could hear Christmas music while she was doing her Delia part. I used to love watching Delia. Probably everybody in Britain did watch Delia. In fact, my daughter was talking about learning to cook, and it was listening to, what was it, Denise? In the Knitting Den. She was saying that she does online like classes, so I maybe get Claire, learn from Delia. She's got to learn soon, she's with 30 in a few years. Well, it was 26 and now she's coming up for 27 next summer. But anyway, so podcasts. I just finished watching her before I started podcasting myself, and that was Kendra's latest episode of Such Nice Work, and that's Kendra KS of Cutesy Pie Creations. That horse was lovely. Hi Kendra! Again, that horse was just absolutely adorable. And oh God, you should show some of your quilts. I'd love to be able to quilt. But anyway, they're back to the sewing again, see. Fat Squirrel Fibres, the wonderful, marvellous Amy Beth. And I will have money one day to get an update. Even if I've got to save it. Oh, I just love her bags. I maybe even PM her and think, can you just make me one, because I never get an update. I would love to have a bag that had the wee Fat Squirrel Fibres on it. But anyway, then I was watching, I'm watching hundreds. This is only a snippet of what I've been watching this week. Mondays are just full. Then I was watching Stitch Addiction. And that's Kate. And she was just back to Arizona. I think she's in Kansas as well as Laura from the Corner of Knitting Tea, Fluffy Kira. And she was in Arizona. And Arizona is of course where my girls are. And that's Sam and Kim and Kathy. And, sorry, not Dennis, because he's not a girl. Hi Dennis! And the knitting group, so Sam and Kim, hi girls! No fighting over my girls. I'm there for both of yous. Love yous. I've got Nick Nacaroni to watch. She's got a new one. Oh, and it's every time Sam does Nick Nacaroni. I just have to join in because I just love Nikki. She's brilliant. And she celebrated her birthday there, so happy birthday to Nikki. My new podcaster for South Africa. Oh my God, I'm so enjoying Sally and Sally Jane. Absolutely fantastic. As soon as I see her podcast up, I'm straight there. Real Diaries. Sally, hi! And love the accent, love the way they speak. I think that I've heard them both saying now is my boy, and I just love it. That was just fantastic. Knitting's great, sweaters are amazing. Sally. I love her lamps in the background. She's got these two lamps sitting right in the back. It's just beautiful. I just love her. I think she's brilliant. She's originally from the UK, but I think she went over quite young. Not sure. But anyway, she's in Joburg, as they call it, Johannesburg. I'm getting the lingo now. I'm getting down pat with the South Africans. And then there's Pink Haired Girl, and that's Sally Jane. And she's Pink Haired Girl because she's got pink hair. And it's brilliant, and she kind of, in her last podcast, was telling you how it came about that she had the pink hair. I love it, because you see people nowadays, I mean obviously here, maybe it's different in South Africa, but here, I mean my nieces get pink and purple hair at times, green hair, blue hair, so it doesn't, it's no funny to me. I just see people, I don't see their hair. I see people with people and hair. But anyway, she's just got a lovely book and I want it, and I think it's coming to a shop in Dundee. She's not got her web shop on in yet because I've spoke to her, but she says she will take an order. So as soon as I get paid, and if the book's are, even if it's no, I'll just pay for it and she can send it when it comes. Mzansi, I think, if I'm butchering it, I apologise, but go look, Pink Hair Girl, and it's basically, it's a beautiful book. It's about South Africa. I don't think there's a pattern in it I don't want in it. I want in it every pattern, but my favourite is Table Mountain. It's just beautiful. And then when you see the background, you see Table Mountain and you see Sally Jane and her family in the 40s, and it's just beautiful. And Sally, on her in Will Dye's last podcast, she kind of gave it a quick review. Not so much a review, but she was kind of showing you the patterns, and she was saying she's not a shawl knitter, but she would like to knit, was it the Jacaranda or the Table Mountain, whatever one it was, and where was I going with that? But still, knit them, you can gift them if you don't wear them, or you can wear them like a scarf. But anyway, so that's the ones I'm watching. Oh, Bakery Bears, I'm dying for their next episode. Not dying, literally, but you know what I mean, because they've been in York. So Darren Kay and Bryony went to York, and I love York. Long before I even get married to Andrew, we went to York. I wish I could remember, and I've got photographs, and this is so comical. And we got up early. I can't remember why we were in York in the city centre so early in the morning. Maybe we were travelling or whatever. But anyway, we got out and we were looking for a wee shop or something. And the first two people we meet are two Scottish drunks in York. Would you believe it? So I thought that was hysterical. Two Scottish guys, piashed. I think it was 6 o'clock in the morning. But oh, that was a long time ago. It's got to be over 10 years. Oh, I heard you. Oh, it's still got a minute. Right. Hello. Sorry about that, folks. This now 3 o'clock, and what happened was I heard a beep. That's why I got up. And I thought, still got a minute, but it was my battery was flashing red. So that's it. It's just taken 2.5 hours to charge. So as you'll notice, it's still nice and bright, but I've got my trifid lamp that was here up there staring at me. So it's a daylight lamp, it's what I use for my knitting. So I was knitting a bit on that while I was gone, and I finished, I could take the speckers off the new, and I finished my barley hat. And Claire goes like that at me, she says, "Oh, I've got a big head," but I says, "It can't be that big," so I done the biggest size, but made it slightly shorter than, so it's, I mean, it's massive. So her head's not going to be that big surely, but it'll be like a nice slouchy hat anyway. So still to wash it, so I'll get it washed and take it to Weight Watchers with me on Wednesday for her, and hopefully she'll love it. So there's not enough, I don't think, to get a pair of mitts, so it'll just be the hat. So that was quite good. So that's what I've been up to while I was waiting on my camera battery uploading, and I watched Disa. Hi Disa! So, and you've got a wonderful voice, absolutely loved the singing. And then I was watching, there's another put in a wee snippet of when she was outdoors at the outdoor museum with Mira. And the scenery is just beautiful, apart from the factory, as you pointed out. There's no such. But that's what they do, they build factories and destroy scenery. But I suppose they need to bring work to places to keep the communities going. So anyway, well, I better get that hid. Joby's can't see the pattern. That's my test knit I was knitting on. Right, so what was I doing? What bit was I? Oh, was it my podcast? So I got to the Bakery Bears in York, and there's an ice cream van, Alex, just in time for the wee kiddies coming out of school, eh? Good timing, Boyle. So Bakery Bears with Dan and Kay in York. As I say, I love York, it's just a beautiful place. And then the last one I wanted to talk about was Ashley, who's the Twisted Stitcher podcast, and she's Carolina Spinner on Ravelry. And Ashley was the one that started up her business, and she did a Kickstarter. Now, I'm looking forward to getting, I think it was the yarn I picked, yarn in a bag. Because I done the Kickstarter with her. I had to message her because she wasn't doing it for the UK. So I had to do it in a different kind of way, so we had to message each other back and forward. So that was quite, but I'm glad I could help her out, and she's such a nice person. I'm looking forward to her. She's doing her studio at the minute. Excuse me, my nose just leaks. Right, so anyway, so go watch Ashley. I think it was number 7 or 8 she's up to. And is it her stepmom or dad's girlfriend, dad's wife? Well, Michelle. Is it Michelle? See, I'm terrible. Well, she won the prize. Oh, that was good. Then what am I reading? Is it Denise's fault? I can't put them down. It was the, what is it, the Knitters, Seaside Mystery Knitters Mystery Books. Sally Goldenbaum. And the first one was, no, this is the third book, isn't it? Because it was Death by Cashmere, Patterns in the Sand. Hold on. I think this is the third one. Right, Death by Cashmere, Patterns in the Sand, and I'm on halfway through, well, just slightly more than halfway through Moon Spinners. And as it's like getting to know these people and as if they're real, and it's quite exciting. So I've got the next one, and then I think there's one more after that. What's the one that I've got? I've got the Wedding Shawl, which is the next one. A Holiday Yarn, I've got that, and I've got the Wedding Shawl, and then I think, is it Fatal Attraction, I think, it's the next one. You always get a pattern. That's the Wedding Shawl on the back of that. So anyway, that's what I'm reading. I'm not reading anything else. So what else was I going to say? I've got Nikki waving at me here. I'm just about to sit and watch her. So that gets back in. I read at night, I read before I go to bed. Or before I go to sleep, I'm nice and relax, and sometimes I have my cuppa, and sometimes I just have a wee quick chapter and then go to sleep. And so I want to say hello to who's new in the group, and I've got 171 members in the Ravelry group, so welcome. Since the last time I spoke to you, which is quite good because it's a week ago, is BJ7481, and that's BJ from Texas. So hi, and she's got a lovely avatar. It's a wee dark coloured, I'm sure it's a Chihuahua. It looks like a chihuahua. Anyway, and it's so cute. So anyway, and then I want to say hi to Simona Maloney, and she's in Ohio, and that is Simona. So, hello. Side Saddle Knits, Christine's from Texas, and Try Linda is Linda from Pennsylvania. So welcome and join in and whatever. And then on the YouTubes, now I thought there was somebody else up there, but it's not showing me anybody. So it's, say, this morning I had 176 and now I've got 177 on the YouTubes, and frl.herbist, Simona Maloney, Amy Davis, Sally who's Wool Diaries, hi, and Halit10. So hello, and welcome, and thanks for joining the YouTubes. I know my hands just can't stay at peace. I told I was very, what is it, animated. I'm very animated. Whatever. So anyway, so that's and so before I go to my library, I'll go to my stash. Here's my leg. So as I said, it was the Malabrigos, and I got that from Love Knitting in the UK. And it was uber fast. I ordered it on Friday, it came on Saturday. Was it Friday I ordered it? I got paid on Friday. And I ordered it Saturday because, well, I was only really looking for the purple. And as I said, when I was, because I've got it uploading the first half, oh, excuse me, I was looking to see if it was alright, and the colour seems to have come out alright on camera, so beautiful. So the other two colours, and I love teal. I just love it. I think it's my ultimate favourite colour on the planet. I think nothing can beat teals, and there's that many different wee variations of the teal, but it's teal feather. And I just love it. It reminds me of a cardigan I had years and years ago, but it was more a blue, on the blue teal side rather than the green teal side. And I loved that cardigan, wore it to death, but it was one of the ones, because it was made of luxury new wool, and it wasn't jagged, it was dead soft. I don't know what kind of wool it was. I can't even remember the make because it was my mum that knit it for me. And it was one of the ones that kept growing with me. It grew and it grew. Never knew what happened to it. So it grew anyway. But as I say, it was more on the bluey teal side. So anyway, so there's that one, and that's, as I say, feather teal. And look at the wee bag you get, and I've got a couple of wee sweeties. And I've still got two left. I think there was three in it, and I ate the pink one. And then I got the say Kim and Sam's fault, because they've both got, I'm sure they've both got the Plomo, and I love grey. And if you get a chance and you're in the US, Tammy and Krista, and I can't remember, and Ginger, and is it Ginger? Anyway, it's called Show Me Yarn on Etsy, and there's a group for their yarn that's new, and they're out of Missouri, the Ozarks. Is it Missouri they're in? It's shocking, I'm terrible for things like that. But anyway, and they've got a beautiful, beautiful grey, and I want it. And oh, I want a sweater quantity of this stuff. It's called Elephant Rock, or Elephant Rocks. Elephant Rock or Rocks. But it's a beautiful grey, beautiful. And I even spoke to Krista and said, please keep dyeing it for me. Because we don't ship to UK, but a kind raveller said that if I desperately want it, I can say to her, send her the money, and she'll send it to me. because obviously they're just setting up, so they haven't started the UK deliveries. But anyway, I'm hoping there's no as many knots or faulty pieces in these two, or I'll be disappointed because it's lovely and soft. Anyway, so that's my stash. And I was going to show you last week and I forgot. Let me stash you back in there. I think they'll become 2 hats for moi. And I was telling you my friend from work had got me a kind of leaving present that chocolates went in there. And the other gift, I knew there was something else in it, and it was this. How beautiful is that bracelet? So Mary doll, as a lot of people call her. Thanks very much if you ever see this. It's absolutely beautiful, I love it. So it was so nice. I just thought, oh, that's dead sweet. So another thing, and I managed to get it on Black Friday from Amazon, so I saved myself a tenner plus shipping. Was a Fitbit. I'm still trying to kind of work out how it works and everything. I think I've got there. So if anyone wants to friend me on the Fitbit, I'm Sprite966 on there too, if you're looking for me. So what else was going to, last week I was going to show you my beautiful card and my wee felted Christmas tree hanging from Annette in Pennsylvania. So look at that, isn't that sweet? As I said, I never sent in. I did send a postcard because I felt dead bad. But I just thought that's lovely, so that's going to go up my tree. So that's quite precious, all the way from America. And then this was the postcard that was there. I stuck some stamps in the back, but that's the postcard from Pennsylvania. So, and I love, it's on this as well, I love these bridges. See the covered bridges? It's like the bridges of Madison County. Oh, I love the bridges. They're just old world, and I just love it. It takes you back in time. And so when I got this Christmas card, and also as I said, I love it to do with the American Civil War. And she made the card herself, and then she sent me a lovely long note. So I've managed to get a postcard off. I sent her a card and she got that, but then when I had got this, and she'd put the postcard and that and then the note, and I felt dead bad, so I sent her a postcard, so she should be getting that this week sometime. But how beautiful is that? So that kind of makes me want to make some cards. But I just thought that's lovely. I'll be out and about taking photographs all over the place and sticking them on pieces of card for next year. So beware of your Christmas card next year, people. But I thought that was lovely. And the fact that it's handmade and it's not just store bought. I mean, I did go, and I got it from Scotland on it, and the other ones, Johnston, or it's not just a cheapy card and postage. But I thought that's just so much nicer. Covered bridges, we don't have anything like that here. We've got old castles and ruins and long history, but we don't have covered bridges. We've got rotten bridges, fallen down bridges. We've got the Iron Bridge. I'll need to take a photo of that and show you. It's a disgrace. It cuts through this where I stay over to the scheme that's beyond. Now the only other way you can get to it is if you go up across the bridge. The old post office halfway through Howard Road. So you can get to it from there, or you can go all the way down the park and walk all the way down the Quarrelton, all the way up Rouen, and then get to the scheme. So they had this iron bridge which cut just right across the railway, and I loved it. Years ago we used to, it was all open so you could see the trains. We used to run up there when we were 8, 9, 10 and you know, you couldn't cross the bridge if there was a train coming. You're alright if you're on the bridge when the train was coming, because you just stood and go like it was going to get you, you know, you're miles above it. But they kind of blocked all that off over the years, and the stairs are ones like my daughter would hate them, Claire, because you can see through them, and if Claire can see through stairs, she's got a phobia in case she slips through. But they blocked it off, so it's dilapidated right enough. They haven't kept up. They don't take care of things, they just let them go to rack and ruin. But anyway, no, we've got nothing like these nice bridges, the covered bridges. I never, when I went to America, I don't think is there any covered bridges in Iowa? If there was, we never got to see any. Went to Iowa and Kelowna. Went to the cheese place at Kelowna. And the quilt place in Kelowna. I would love to go back, it's lovely. But anyway, so that's that. So new in the library. This is just what I found today. I thought to myself, and if you can go, because I think up until the 5th, which is tomorrow, at midnight mountain time I think it is, there's some of these are free patterns until then. The first one I seen, it's an old free pattern, I'm sure it's an old free pattern. It's Cappuccine, and that's by Adela Manova. Anyway, sorry if I'm butchering these names, I'm terrible with names. And then I've got another sock advent calendar. I thought that was lovely. I'm not going to do it this year, but I'll do it next year. And that's by Anna Joanna, I think. Is it Anna Joanna, that one? I think it is. And basically what you do is obviously your sock scraps, and you end up with a stripy, all different kind of sock. So well, that was quite cute, and I think that's a free pattern. And it's Euclid or Euclid, EUCLID. No, this isn't a new pattern, but I found it when I went the Christmas balls up, and it's by General Hogbuffer. Is it balls? Have I copied that down wrong? Hold on a minute. Where's my library? A lot of people on or something, it's running slow. Balls Up it's called. And that's 3 Christmas balls, and it's by General Hogbuffer. And so is the L-U-C-L-I-D. E-U-C-L-I-D. Then we've got, this is the ones, the next few are the ones that are free for a short amount of time. Kahlua Hudson is the Winterberry. It's free for, I've got it. Hold on, I'll just kind of check. Don't want you all getting there and then there's none, it's not there. This one's free, I think it's from our blog, you go to our blog. This is a free pattern for limited time whilst the Eretra is being worked out. So, and there's a link to our blog, and it's like a PDF thing, and you just click on it and download it. So, and it's a headband, it's lovely. Especially, you know, for people that's got long hair. Then what was the next one? Is that the Louvre? The Louvre in winter. No, I don't know. Is it a sweater? I think it's a sweater. Is a sweater, pullover, jersey, whatever you wish to call it. Because I know somebody was saying that they call it a jersey, and not many people other than that call it a jersey. We used to call our sweaters jerseys years ago, so in Scotland you are jerseys as well. And that's by Von Hinterman Steen. Von Hintern, Hinterm Steen. Then we've got the Seattle Cowl. Now that's a free download until Christmas. So I think there's a cowl and a sweater by the looks of it. Is it the cowl that's free? I think it's a cowl that's free. I think this, because I've just clicked on the sweater. So I think it's a cowl. I think it's a cowl. In the round one piece, textured top down written pattern, but it's not really saying what it is, but I'm thinking it's a cowl. Anyway, it's free. And then the Seattle Cowl by Gina Wild, sorry I'm not even looking at you, sorry, is also free. Well, it's free then now. Oh, from the 1st of December to Sunday the 7th, and then it will return to $5. So you've got up to, is that Sunday, 7th? I think Sunday, to go get the Seattle Cowl, and it's lovely. I'm definitely think that'll be somebody's Christmas present next year. And then the last, is it? Aye, that's the last one. It's in my library today. Is called Winter Mint Cowl. And now that's free until 10 PM MST, December 5th, and then after this time it will return to $5. And it's Knit Picks palette, 4-ply. I think it's 2 or 3 colours. But it's lovely, it really is nice. So, and that's by Elizabeth A. France, Frantz. So yeah, so go check out some of the patterns that are new and upcoming in your, because some of these come through my favourites, you know, what's comes through for me because of different ones I've favourited over the time. So that's me for the knitting, and my I wouldn't even say it was a slice, quarter slice, crumb of life, because it's Mum's away to the hospital. She should be home in about half hour. Oh, excuse me. She gets her top up this week. She goes every month for 2 pints. I say that as if it's alcohol. 2 pints of blood, 2 units of blood to keep her myelodysplasia be killing her. She's got a scan next Friday for the tumour. So we'll find out how that's behaving, because it's been a while since we've heard anything about that. So no news is good news, I suppose. And she doesn't have any symptoms or anything, so I think it must be behaving itself. She's getting a new carpet put. I've got to decorate her room this week, so I need to pull everything out, paint and get the wallpaper up for our new carpet coming next Friday. But she's away for the scan that day, so that's how I thought, well, that'll be a good day, so it's not disrupting her too much. And my sister will, once she's been for her scan, my sister will take her to hers, and she'll have a fish tea or whatever. So that she'll be out for most of the day, so it's not too much an upheaval for her. I'll try not and have too much going on in her room most of the stuff I can take out and just leave it and work round about her, because she's not like, obviously when you're older you don't like move your routine kind of moved about. So anyway, so that's what's going on this week. Decorating for the new carpet. Then I think on the Monday after, I'll be podcasting that again, hopefully before then, but I've got to go Christmas shopping with Mother, so that'll be fun, because she's not looking forward to it, because she's just not got the strength. She couldn't even open a bottle of orange juice this morning, she was that upset about it, and but she's like completely whap it before she gets the 2 units of blood, so it'll be maybe 2 or 3 days before she can, and then she perks up and she's like a new woman, and then she's away doing whatever she's got to do, and then she starts running and doing again. So round about New Year, because it's the first, she's due to go up again, so she'll find out the day if it is the first she gets it, because it's always about the 3rd week. It's just dreadful for her. So anyway, for me, I went to Weight Watchers yesterday, going a Wednesday morning, and I was absolutely dreading it, because you know that way I've got a very addictive eating habit. If I open a packet of biscuits, the packet of biscuits goes in there. And I thought, so I had got some cheap stuff when the co was shutting, and I actually gave some to my other daughter, and I've got some stuff there. If it's not open, it's fine. I've got great willpower. If it's not open, if it's open, it's terrible. I just can't. I know it's there to be eaten, and I need to eat it. And it's just that addictive, and I don't know where it came from, because I never used to be like this. So anyway, so I got on the scales, and I'd lost 1.5 pounds, and I was like, score! So that's me, lost 33 pounds, and that's me down to, I've got it in 11 stone exactly, or 154 pounds for anybody that uses pounds. And so I think I'll get my goal of the £5 for Christmas, and I'll be under the 11 stone for Christmas Day, and that's all I want. I want to be under the 11 stone before Christmas. And I'm warning everybody, no sweeties this year, because I'm just a pig. I'm a pig. That's maybe why I love pigs so much. But I don't know, pigs probably don't eat as much as humans. Aye, so I was really happy with that, and they've come out with their new, so I've been kind of posting some of my meals to Instagram, because I'm trying to eat healthier, so healthier veggies, and Weight Watchers have come out with their new plan, and they usually, as our leader said, Susan, she says that, sorry guys, I went off again. This again is a wee insight into the new plan for the new year, and so far it looks wonderful, and it's called Weight Watchers Your Way, and it's basically roughly what I've been doing with a bit more, and they're doing, I think they're focusing on, because a lot of the recipes are like meals for 4. Well, that's not good to me, because my mum doesn't eat anywhere near what she used to eat, or any of the types of things that she used to eat. And I like curries and spaghetti and pasta dishes and rice dishes and fajitas and peppers and cauliflower and broccoli. So I'm trying to get more into the veggies and into the healthier eating. So keep my fingers crossed that everything goes good. I need to get a wee bit more back into the exercising, because I've been really slack with that, but I should get a bit more motivated this week, because I'll be moving a bit more. I think it's just with me working, and I sit and I get comfortable with, you know, my knitting, and then my podcasts, or my TV, which will probably go in about 5 o'clock for house. So I just need to get some focus time for just doing my fitness, because I love that Leslie Sanson's Walk at Home. I'm going to get the video, because obviously I can do it on the laptop. The laptop's quite small. Well, it's a 19-inch screen, it's not that small, but I'd rather have it on my big TV, so I might just get a couple of DVDs, because I don't know, I can't work out, there might be a way you can get it for the computer to the thing, but I think you would need to faff about and do things, and if you wanted to pause it, so I thought, no, but I'll just get a DVD. One of the wee women, I was telling her about it, and she got the DVD, and she says she absolutely loves it. But some of the stuff looks delish, absolutely delicious. Tuna with fresh spring veg, filling a healthy vegetable curry. I mean, look at that, a BLT. Love BLT. So, you even get a boiled egg and soldiers. Soldiers are the wee fingers to get your toast. So, vegetable arrabbiata, stuffed chicken breast, sizzling steak stir fry for 4 points. And it's basically for one. So, happy me. Do you know what I was looking at? There's a dish that keeps popping into my mind, and it's something pea curry or something pea pasta, and it's I love peas, so I'll need to have a wee look at that. But I'm thinking of making tater and leek soup, potato and leek soup for the weekend, and tonight I'm having, excuse me, it's no Weight Watchers, it's Count on us, Marks and Spencer's. Very posh. Marks and Spencer's lamb moussaka. I've never had that with cabbage. Mum's having bacon, cabbage and taters. So yeah, that's us for this week, peeps. It's been lovely. Imagine me 2 weeks in a shot. Shock horror shock. So maybe you would see me next week. with my Christmas. Oh, I forgot to put my Christmas bag up. Sorry. So I'll get my maybe even have my Christmas decorations up for next week. Anyway, that's it, folks. I'm going to say bye, and I hope everybody can understand what I'm saying. So have a good week. Happy crafting. Anything you're doing, wallpapering, decorating, Christmas cleaning, Christmas decorating, just having fun. You go for it. Don't let them get you down.